Hello, welcome. Hopefully you guys are all well. It is last minute weeklies o'clock. There's a lot of random things I need to do. And I have not done very much, honestly. Hello, welcome. Yeah, I have not done very much, in all honesty. So, let's see if we can get as much of this done as possible. I do have my guild skills up, so at the very least, I should be able to start with Lotus and Damien. Am I still playing my mech? Only sometimes. Most of the time I'm just doing weeklies on it at the moment. That's not the right thing I'm looking for. That's better. Yeah, every once in a while I do jump on the mechanic, but mostly it's for weekly bosses, and then depending on if I need to, I'll do my like Scrapyard and Dark World tree on it. It's still pretty strong. Oh, I put down everything except one of my main summons. Oh! I thought I could make it through faster. All good. Oh no! Guys, I'm getting run over. Do I use a foot pedal? No, but I kinda wish I had one. For this boss. Or just like, in general. Oh no, guys! I'm about to get cooked. This is not a good run. I'm in danger. Let's get out of P1, please. It's all good after P1. P1's always a struggle for me with my mechanic. I never put my cheap teleport anywhere good. Oh. But thankfully, I'll be able to probably put a little bit more resources on my mechanics soon. I'm running out of things to upgrade on my Xenon. Just a lot of time gates. So maybe I can go back on the mechanic, make this bossing a little bit easier. I don't think I need to add very much for this character to be very comfortable. A lot of the gear is at like 12 or 10 stars. Hey, Maggie. Okay. Whoa, almost walked into that. Still have a little bit of burst left over from previous phase, so hopefully we can get some good damage in here. But how's everyone? How are you guys? Hopefully you all are doing well. Hello, JH. Ready for Emblem tomorrow? Always. Do you have to hold down? Yeah, the missiles are hold down. It used to be you have to keep tapping it, but now it's just a hold, like a key down. And you can pretty much do everything while holding it down. It's kind of like a hurricane, if you can describe it like that. I saw a H Loma for the first time this week. Oh, congrats! That's huge. Any drops? Last minute weeklies, yup. You and I are quite familiar with this. You gave up? Of course. I have to find parties for your last minute weeklies. Have you done Seren and Black Mage and E Carlos? I know a Cannon Master that might need it. Some of those. It looks good, but my mech's not that strong. It's very satisfying though. Honestly, this skill, this one here, Mobile Missile Battery. This thing is insane. It's easily like the best skill. You spent 8 bill on Cirques for the event, hit around 4 bill and accident rolled away. Oh no. That's rough. Happens though, unfortunately. Well, hopefully you get it back soon. Okay. I'll wait for my burst to come back up before I do Damien. Yeah, this thing is kind of crazy. You know what's not crazy is my hands. Not gonna lie guys, I had very much negative hands yesterday. I ended up joining a hard Lotus run on my Xenon and I died out. Luckily it was just a duo, so they just ran it again with me. We just ran it back in. And I almost died out the second time. I didn't know if anyone had it still, so that's why I ran by myself. You guys reckon they'll let me in this party? Hard dark now. Honestly, I'd probably not even, like, do enough damage. They would probably not even, I wouldn't even get to blue dot. Xenon's movement is a bit tricky. It's very fast, but it's not, like... It's not invincible like a teleport or anything like that. So, what actually happened a lot during the fight was... I would use my dash, and I'll collide with like 2 or 3 pieces of debris in the air, and it would just get me killed. Oh no, my music stopped. And my burst is doing nothing. No. Oh, I don't know how to float. Every week is a struggle of me trying to figure out how to float again. Is roll 1 better than any rings? I don't think so, unfortunately. I don't think even roll 2 is enough. I think it has to be at least a 3. I think that's the same as weapon jump for most classes. It's got to be at least a 3. I'm not looking forward to P2, this boss. I kind of want to spend more money on my mules, but I don't have money to spend. Don't remember, have I done even all my weeklies for my battle mage? Sure I have. Oh. I feel like I've done it on stream. But I don't remember. Do not remember. I should probably cleanse soon. I'm on 4. Bit scary. Need this sort of plant. Wonder if people... It's going to be increasing Kronos. There might be. I kind of doubt it though. I feel like most players don't like playing as a support. I think people would be inclined to swap to it if the solo bossing is pretty solid. Otherwise, I feel like most support players would just stick with whatever class they're playing. Would be interesting to see. I think it will only take one person to show that the class is reasonably good, and then people will swarm to it. Oh, I don't know. When it comes to MapleStory, I feel like hypes and stuff like that come in waves, and it really depends on like how people are feeling at the time. Cause it's like how Nightwalker was kind of on the down low for a long time, and then suddenly everyone has a Nightwalker. And then I think Battle Mage had a similar treatment. Honestly, I felt like even Bishop had a similar treatment. Like, Bishop Benediction is really good and all, but I swear there wasn't like a... When I was playing, it didn't feel like there was a lot of Bishops. And then suddenly, this new meta came in, and everyone has a Bishop in their party now. Well, I hope that more Kanas are played. I think that class is really good. In party bossing, at least. Also, I like the fact that it's a 15-second bind. 15-second bind is kind of broken, if you think about it. Is the main still 4 minutes? I'm not sure. Probably. I feel like I saw some comments of people saying like the main was still... Oh, I didn't get out of the left right fast enough. I bound by accident. Oh, that is so cursed. I had my burst ready and everything too. That's cursed. That's a cursed moment right there. It's alright. Nice bind, yup. Oh, yup. Right into that one too. So good. Nothing to worry about. Nothing like a scuffed Damien on my mechanic. Happens more often than I'd like to admit, that's for sure. Okay, now we can do all our easy weeklies in peace. It's honestly not that bad on mechanic because I can teleport back and forth. It's more like I'm just kind of dumb sometimes. I'm so glad that they made Magnus so you can actually duck some of his mechanics. Being able to duck that little spin is quite nice. Okay. Burst is almost up. Guess I'll use it for CPAP. Makes sense. Now I have a slight problem. I don't know whether to do my High Mountain on my Xenon or on my Cannon Master. I feel like if I do High Mountain on my Xenon, it's good gains obviously, but it sounds kind of painful. Xenon's gonna take you 1.5 hours. That's what I'm thinking. I don't want to do High Mountain for 1.5 hours. That sounds awful. Mechanic looks pretty satisfying. Yeah, it's pretty decent. Oh, there's a green cube over there. I think that the class is solid. It did require more. I think I over-invested in the nodes. I was gonna say I think it took more funding than expected, but that was just because I just dumped a whole bunch of nodes into it, expecting to second main it, but that didn't happen. Ended up playing a Xenon instead of my mechanic, but that's okay. I think the class is solid. And support-wise, it stacks with a lot of other classes too, right? So it's a solid support in some senses. Is the support just the heal bot thing? I'm not sure exactly. I think this thing gives like ID as well. It also heals, yes. I forget that it heals, honestly. I kind of just put it down and forget about it. It's one of the things, right? There, 7% FD. That's pretty good. At the very least, like if nothing else, it's 7% FD. That's a lot of FD for just putting down one thing. And from my understanding, it stacks with everything. I'm just sussing out to see if I can find. I don't think I can get it. I think I'm coping too hard. I would like to run hard V healer, but I don't think I can do. I can blue dot in it. What's the damage requirement for a blue dot in V healer? Anyone know? I probably don't even have enough arcane force. Okay, nice. V healer 5% is 9T. 9T. Doesn't sound very good to me. Sounds a bit high. Damn. Maybe next week then. Don't think I'm hitting 9T. Oh, I'm dead. If he jumps. He does not jump. Hello, Kelvin. My mechanics combat power is like 5 mil or something. Yeah, I think it's 5 million. Yeah, 4.8. Ooh. Gotta love the opposite color hats. The duck looks still taller than anything. Yeah, like that's the duck. It's like it's nothing. The duck is very, very subtle. It's kind of goofy though. Yeah, the scrapyard is probably the worst part about making a bossing mill, in all honesty. Didn't think that'd kill me. Mistakes were made. Need to make Lomian drop symbols like CR8. That'd be nice. That'd save. Oh, that'd save a lot of time. Save a lot of time for sure. Because doing the Scrapyard Dark World tree is a little bit tedious. Especially Scrapyard. Dark World tree is not too bad. It's not the best, but it's not too bad. Did I start the event? This is the event buff, right? Bit of boss damage, bit of ID. They should make apps like quest rewards available through the shop like arcane stones. That'd be nice. How much would you guys pay for each of those calls though? Because arcane Riverdale, like those what was it, arcane stones, they're like 50 mil each. That's quite a lot. I wouldn't want to pay 50 mil. $100 mil per coin. 100 mil per coin. Not bad. Nothing. Wouldn't pay for it if I get it for free. That's fair. I think 100 mil would be pretty reasonable though. That's like 20 minutes of farming. I think if it's about the same rate that you would make from just farming, and then match that against like how long it takes to do the weeklies, I can see myself paying that. But depending on the character, sometimes I just suck it up and just do scrapyard anyway. Like on a strong character, it's not too bad. It's just some of them are tedious because it's very small drop rate. Also realize that the BGM is perfectly matching. I really like this BGM. It's one of my favorite ones. I'm quite fond of this one. Okay. I think all the characters that I do my scrapyard and stuff on, it's all my resistance characters. That DC for hack reason in scrapyard is so frustrating. I think it has something to do with like the amount of mobs that you clear, because I only get it when I'm on my mechanic. Because my mechanic like full clears, and when I set up my things, it just, yeah, it's very frustrating. I reckon it's like hard-coded from back in the day. Like if you clear too many of the mobs, you just get disconnected. Because they haven't power crept to the mobbing. Because I had something similar with my Blaze Wizard when I was training on Totem. Back when totems were still a thing. If I cleared too many mobs with one usage of my skill, it would just disconnect me. It was so frustrating because I had like Legion Wealth running, which would be lost. They didn't take into account their own power creep. Did you do Punch King? I did last week. No. Come back. Gotta hate Akechi sometimes. Please do enough damage. Please enough. Okay. He almost got out of that. I don't really bother binding Akechi because it just goes into DR. Ooh. Man, I just realized I only got one MVP through all those weeklies. Kinda sad. Gonna Star Force this week or wait for future events? I always Star Force whenever an event comes. Like whatever event comes, I will just spend whatever money I have on it. Even if I don't have much. this away. Ooh, I have 2 MVPs. 2 MVPs, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh. Okay. Should probably put these away as well. Don't really need them on this character. Alright, at least those are all my weeklies done on this in this world, on this server. I don't know if I want to do my Lynn's weeklies. After the FD nerf, I really don't like doing my other bossing mules. Maybe when I make them stronger, but for now, I don't really like it. Ooh, we get a mag pot. Exciting. Got my first Umbra box. Is it worth swapping to One Piece? I don't think it's like a significant gain or loss. It's probably more likely to be a loss if you're using One Piece. But if you... Once you get two set, it's better. It's a lot better. For now though, one set is not that good. It's because you lose the set bonus. And the set bonus is like 10 boss damage or something like that. It's quite a lot. Alright, let's do some high mountain on the Cannon Master, shall we? I haven't actually done too many dailies on characters that aren't my Xenon at the moment. Been spending a lot of time just training the Xenon. Why not high mountain on the Xenon? It's because it's gonna take me like way too long for my liking. Everything's expiring. Oh my god, everything's expired. That's alright. I really don't have anything to use these on. I can put them on my mules, but I don't even know which mules would need it. Things get put into my storage to die for real. Oh god. Why are these recipes like overflowing from my recipe bag? Where's my recipe bag? No, like this thing is such a mess. It's only at 20 slot as well. Yeah. It's alright, I'll worry about it another time. Okay. Let's just do high mountain. I could do my dailies as well, but I'm kind of lazy. I will do at least high mountain though. I wish this thing scaled to your level. So then I can run this on my Xenon and not worry too much about it. But it's kind of painful, knowing that it's just like kind of static. It does make this a little bit longer than it needs to be. Just got to 260. What does High Mountain give? It gives you 40 fragments for your 6 job, a bunch of EXP, and I think Soul Urder as well. It's just a bunch of like 6 job stuff, which is quite nice. It honestly is something that you should try to do because the rewards are very good. But on a 260 character, this thing is quite rough. Especially the bosses. Yeah, I don't know why they made it so tanky, honestly. Where's my fountain? Is this Cannon Master yet? It's once per account. It's quite annoying because I would like to have this both on Hyperion and Kronos, but yeah. Unfortunately, just one or the other for now. At least that's my understanding. I think it's just to like... I wonder if it has to do with reg server, because if they made fragments tradable, then I can see why they wouldn't want you to like be able to progress too far. But I don't know. It just seems strange for it to be this inconsistent. Because I would like to have these fragments as well on my Battle Mage, for example, my Xenon, and my Cannon Master. Obviously, maybe just one between Xenon and Battle Mage, but still. Oh no, give me up. I wish this guy walked a little bit faster. I'm just like walking around because I don't want to miss. Oh god. My summons are so laggy. Shouldn't have used them. My little monkeys are so laggy. I shouldn't break the thing in the middle, right? The thing in the middle is still hella laggy. I'm scared to break anything in the middle of the map now. I'm surprised they haven't tried to fix, or maybe they have been, but I'm surprised it's not like something that's a high priority. This feels like a high priority thing. Is threads worth it? I think it is if you can be bothered setting it up. Like genuinely, like getting cheap wealths is very overpowered. It'll break eventually. Should I just break it next time then? Or is that a bad idea? Ah, not there yet. This place is quite laggy, yes. It is quite laggy. Unfortunately. Because we have to do this every week. No. I missed. Oh, good. This would be a lot more bearable if they let us do that more often. Ah, I pressed my summons. This is gonna be bad. It's alright. At least we're almost done here. Get to use Threads of Fate because it's technically a bug. I mean, it's been in the game for a very long time though. It's like saying like Sweetwater was a bug because they eventually quote unquote fixed that. I don't think bug's the right word. It's more like at this point it's just how it works. Because they've been pretty aware of it for a while now, I think. Should I just blow up the thing in the middle? Thoughts, guys? Might as well. I mean, they've tried fixing it, quote unquote fixing it in the past already. So it's like it's anything new. It's been nerfed a few times already. I don't know if you guys remember the elevator. Anybody do the elevator? Any Noahs in chat? If you know the elevator, then you're an OG. You're an elevator? What the heck? Nah, the elevator is something quite old. That tech is really old. One of the original Threads of Fate techs. Man. Can't wait for them to eventually make this faster. Copium. They just need to make the HP bars go a little bit faster. I mean the bars in the middle. The stage bar? I don't know what you'd call it. Oh my god. I'm not gonna bother killing the last one. Did I mistime it? I must have. Anyone else doing the last minute weeklies as well? How many bossing rules have you guys got left, huh? I know there's some of you guys there. There's always a group of us. There's always a group of us. Usually do them either at reset or the day after. Yeah, that's good. I used to do that as well, but when you get tired from just doing dailies, don't really want to do bossing mules. Yeah, it's pretty laggy in High Mountain. This one by far is the worst one though, because not only is it laggy, this map is huge. So all the mobs are so spread out here. Stage 8's gotta be the worst one. It's not even close, I think. As long as they give us more of those, it's fine, but I don't know. Stage 8's awful. Skill diff. Did you know Joe's watching you? Oh. You know what? I'll take you as a Coplin. Hi, Joe. He's too shy? What do you mean? No. Get back here, please. That's crazy. Dude, stage 8 is just pain. Well, why is the map so big? They could have halved it. Why is there a whole segment at the top? They should let people party up in this for sure. It'd be so much faster. Unfortunately, you can't party this. As the core said, this dungeon is free. Oh, yeah, I can see that. Just summons all over the place. I can see that for sure. Just like need bigger mobbing. For me, I think it's just so horizontal and these platforms are so just like wide enough. I don't care if I lag. This will give me a good amount of bar. I don't know where I am, but that's okay. Just hope that the bar goes up. Good lag, it's alright. It's all good. Only 10% left, that's okay. We can live with that. The portals do help, but not for me. My class, I feel, it's not that great. It's so bad, yeah. It's not great. Almost out though. Okay. When did I become a PowerPoint streamer? True. Maybe I shouldn't have sent all of them out. Maybe I would have liked to have a few bullets for the next one. Where's the portal? Oh, they're right there. Oh no, my game's not responding. Oh, we're good. Please die. What I want from KFC. You know, I actually just had KFC for lunch. I just got myself a Zinger box and called it a day. How much XP does this thing actually give me? Oh, it gives me like 1 whole %. That's not bad. You're 10 minutes away with more? What the heck? Nah, it's all good, man. I shouldn't eat too much KFC. It's too easy for me to go across the road and get more. Get a potato? Dude, that is law between you and me, man. You Bree sent me a potato at some point too, I'm pretty sure. What a bad trade. I gave Bree keycaps. And Bree gave me a potato. L trade. Alright. I think that's what I really wanted to do. I could do my weeklies though. I'm kind of... should I do weeklies? I'm kind of lazy. Do you want another? No thanks. I'm good. Maybe I'll just do my strong mules. Let's go like... just quickly run through them, get some easy money. Do you want to know when it's coming? That is true. I wouldn't recommend it anytime soon. The weather's not too great. Okay, let's just check. Have I done my weeklies on some of these characters? No, I haven't done anything on this one. Did some. Okay, you know what? I can do some weeklies on this one. Easy money. We'll just speedrun. I turned off my mana overload. It's a lot of might pots that I'm not going to ever use. Do Phantom? I think I will, actually. Phantom is pretty strong. I'll go through all my strong ones, just so I can speedrun. Get some easy money. I have like 3 or 4 characters that can do all these bosses in like under half an hour. That's what we want, just that quick money. That's what we call a successful bossing mule. Yeah, the chat's like been scrolling pretty fast. Is this just a Kronos thing where people are just constantly buying surprise boxes? Is there a new box out? Is that why? What's going on? Why are people wailing? There must be a reason, right? Is there? What's the item of the month? 2 swords. It's 2 swords, of course. People can't resist the swords. I remember when the black sword came around. People really wanted that, and then there was that dagger that you held backwards. A lot of people went for that one as well. What box? I'm just talking about the premium surprise box. Guilty? I mean, they're clean. Oh, I won't deny it. But it's more like... That's how they get you, though. Every time, there's just like that one item in the pile of 60 that you want, and that's how they get you. They can't get me. I'm too poor. I am a bit broke. Staying away from cosmetics if I can help it. This character is on Kronos. Hot Rod or Zinger? I think Hot Rod, it depends on which shop. Some shops, the Hot Rods are just like, it's just seasoned chicken. But some places, the Hot Rod actually has a kick to it. I think it definitely depends on the shop. I've been very disappointed by Hot Rods in the past, whereas like Zingers, you kind of always get what you expect. I think if I don't want to be disappointed, I would go for a Zinger. Hello, Tofu. Wicked Wings or Zinger? Oh, I think that has to be, like, depends on the day, I think. Depends on how I feel. They're both good. They're both good. It's hard to pick between those two. You'd have to ask me on the day. I think my answer would change. It's difficult. Wings Master Race, but sometimes I want the bread. That's the problem. And honestly, you know, Tofu, that's exactly what I feel about the entirety of KFC in McDonald's. It's just like both of those restaurants, if you can call them restaurants. Sometimes you get exactly what you expect and that's what you want, and sometimes it's just terrible. I think the worst is like when the chips or the fries come out and it's just sad. That's how your meal gets ruined. It's like when the chips and the fries are just sad. I'm not asking for much, I just want satisfying fries. You like supercharged twisters more than Zinger burgers? You know, honestly, I've never had a twister. Yo, he's actually calling me. That's crazy. Is he actually outside? Hang on. Give me a second, guys. Yeah, he wasn't joking. He actually was 10 minutes away with KFC. Central Sydney KFC. Which one is... Like in the city? Or... Broadway. I don't know my Sydney suburbs very well. Honestly, I haven't been outside of like the CBD of Sydney every time I visited. Haven't really been outside the CBD. No, what is this? Magic resist. Go for chicken right now, but it's midnight here? Where would it be midnight? Ah, right, in the US, obviously, somewhere, right? My geography is not very good. That's one thing I've realized. Is Woplop in lib? No, Woplop is libbed. I libbed this character a long while ago. Oh, the Kinesis track is too much for me. You see the Buggy and Shanks leader spoilers? I saw them. I have to see what the support is for those cards. I don't know. I'm not so convinced on them. They don't seem very impressive to me, if you ask me. Does not seem that impressive. Shanks is good, but I think it's too fair. Like, Shanks operates like a worse Bonnie, and Bonnie is already like not doing very good in the meta. In 08 at least. Waking up when Nami gets a strong deck. It's funny that you say that. Nami right now, like if you were to play in a tournament right now, is actually probably not a terrible pick. Robin actually just got a leader, so we'll see what happens, like what kind of support she gets. Ask and you shall receive. And the funniest thing too is Nami is like a solitaire deck, where your whole gameplay is try to deck yourself out. that's all it is. Alright, let's see. Just Damien. I think I do Damien, normal slime, and a Ketchy. Alright guys, are you guys coffee drinkers or tea enjoyers? Which one do you guys prefer? You guys can't choose both, it's one or the other. You can like both of them, that's fine, but you gotta tell me which one you prefer. Juice. You know, Juice is depending on the day, does hit different. I can respect that. Tea is for peasants. That's crazy. It's okay. I'm happy being a peasant, in all honesty. For me, tea definitely was at a bit of an acquired taste. I didn't used to drink tea when I was younger. And then you start like, when you start having certain meals, certain tea just tastes better. Either during or after the meal, that's for sure. Booze? Oh no, not the booze. Not the alcohol. Okay. Let's go normal slime. Your bosses make me sad. I'm sorry. It's just how it is. I just don't train. Green tea and chamomile. Yeah, it definitely just depends on what kind of tea. And I think for coffee, I'm pretty happy with most kinds of coffee. I will say though, even though I'm Viet, I don't really like Viet coffee that much. I think it's a bit too sweet for me. Or maybe I just don't like condensed milk that much. Alright, just for you, Swan. At least it's not going in the bin. Hello, Vane. So you're late? No, it's okay. Blasphemous. I mean, I'll drink it if it's there. It's not like I hate it. It's just not my preference. Not my preference at all. It's a bit sweet. I know some people swear by condensed milk. But that's not for me. It's okay to be wrong. Yeah, it is what it is. I am definitely a bitter coffee enjoyer. When am I coming to California? Give me a good reason. Like, genuinely, a good reason for me to come to California, then I'll come to California. Like, it's expensive to go there, but if it's, like, worth the money, then I'll consider going. I have always wanted an excuse to go to the US, but there's no point of me going to the US. You make it for your parents, and you just have some of the milk on its own or with bread? What the heck? Yeah. I would like to have more reason to travel, but it's too expensive. It's too expensive. Come on, box, break. Packed you a condensed milk and Milo roll. I'm trying to process that. That sounds great as a kid, I'm not gonna lie. Looks fun and complicated? Nah, it's all fun, zero complication. It's just no mobility. There's nothing complicated about this class. Condensed milk and avocado. I can see that. I can see that. It's just all these like creamy products and sweet products together. Not gonna lie, it's making me feel a little bit nauseous because I'm not one for condensed milk and I'm just thinking about it. I was like, I don't know guys, I don't know if I can take it. Alright. Let's go fire poison and then I'll do my phantom after. Pre-lib, its burst is a little unsafe. Yeah. When you don't have like the status resist shield, it's kind of bad. But it's alright. I just tell people I'm a support. There's a Viet avocado drink where it's literally condensed milk and avocado. I'm trying to think. Do I know what it is, or have I ever seen it? Because I don't usually like have avocado. I'm not really an avocado kind of guy. Trying to think. Status resist shield. Yeah. Blaze Wizard has a status resist shield. I forget what it's called. It's like flame shield or something like that. I forget. I just don't ask, guys. Don't ask. Avocado. Oh, avocado smoothie. Okay, there you go. I was just like, because I don't order the smoothies. I know exactly. The most common ones I've seen are like the avocado ones and the jackfruit ones, right? Is that the one you're talking about? I think I know which one you're talking about. I don't have like Maple Warrior or anything on. Yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. I pressed that thinking it was Infinity. Why's my character so weak? Isn't this normal? Did I go in hard? There's no way this is hard. Nah, this is not hard. There's no way. I'm just doing something wrong. I thought you meant physical shield, like the secondary. No. We're talking about like the status resist skill. Is this Kronos? Yes, this is Kronos. I did some weeklies before in Hyperion. I just haven't changed the title. Oh, almost dead. Why do I have 100% crit rate? Oh my god, I have 82% crit rate, guys. It's kind of cringe. Because I don't have decent sharp eyes on. Maybe I'll take the souls as well from now on. At least from the Lotus and Damien and stuff. Allergic to jackfruit, but you eat it anyway because it tastes good. You sound like all my friends who are like lactose intolerant tell me the same thing. It's like, I can't take dairy products, but I will still buy the milkshake. I'm like, you guys are crazy. What type of class would I be IRL? You know, that's a good question. I don't know, actually. I feel like realistically, I would love to have teleport. I would want to be a mage. If nothing else, just for teleport. Oh man, is my infinity off? Ah, it is. Tragic. I thought I had infinity. You're gonna get a vac pet once it comes to the shop? I think I should be okay. I already have one on my Kronos account from ages back, and then I still have my one on my Battle Mage. So it should be all good. I mean, I don't really need more than one on per account. I'll just play Explorers and Resistance characters in this case. I'm in no rush. Jet to be removed from the world? Damn. You know, realistically, if Jet was still in the game, I probably wouldn't mind Jet as well. You know, having a car on the fly like that seems pretty useful. Seems handy. Don't see a point getting one if I don't train more than 1 hour. Yeah, that's true. Actually, Joe, what did you change your Jet to? It's a bishop now, right? Swap to bishop? Good choice, good choice. I should have done that. I should become a bishop. Hello, Normalin. Welcome. You went for the easy route? Yeah. Yeah, that's fair. I should have become a bishop, honestly. Half expecting me to become a beginner. Like, you think I was gonna quit? I mean, in some senses, yes. But the thing was, I was still pretty progressed in the game. So I was a bit sad to not be able to play my Jet, but I was far enough in the game to realize, like, the biggest downfall of the class. I probably, if I had a raw 4, I probably could have contested like top 10 in any of the classes, except maybe like the like Night Lords and Bucks. For any class, I'm trying to think. Could I have contested the mages at the time? I want to say yes, I could have. Night Lords, I don't think I could have. Those guys were too strong. But I probably could have contested like maybe top 10 within almost every other class. Except maybe not Fire Poison. I think those guys were pretty dedicated. But yeah, new reboot progression series is Bishop. I actually did have one earlier on, but that one's this character. This character used to be a Bishop. I swapped it over into a Fire Poison. Because I realized I didn't really like Bishop that much. Use XP nodes on weapon or a goddess, or invest in boss mules. I think just use them on your main. If your main skill nodes aren't maxed, you probably just put it on your main. I'm not gonna lie, Bishop. I did not like the playstyle of Bishop that much though. If you're not just being a basic support, if you're a basic support, then it's like super easy, right? You just burst with everybody. But when you play solo as a Bishop and you have to backload your burst, that kind of high effort. Not gonna lie, kind of high effort. Like stacking Infinity and then like timing all your bursts so then you can get your whatever the key down is off. That is way too much effort. But if you're just in a party, press all your buffs, press Benediction, and call it a day when your team clears. That's my attack key. I think if it wasn't for the fact that I knew a lot of people who were Pathfinders, I probably would have swapped to Pathfinder. It was an option between Pathfinder, Bishop, and Corsair at the time. Oh, actually, I considered Dark Knight as well. But yeah, I ended up with Corsair. Yeah, I would have liked to become a Bishop because I got really lucky on my pitch boss. So my Benediction would have been huge. I also had a weapon jump. So I ended up getting a weapon jump from Oz. And in theory, if I managed to do the same thing on my Bishop, that would have been pretty insane, I think. Because I would have been like... I was like 68k without badge or something like that. Something stupid like that. Would have been free recruitment into pretty much any endgame party at the time. I just realized I just got Tengu from CRA. Are those guys setting up something or are they doing CRA? They should have made it so Oz can still give you boxes. 100%. I agree. I would love to be able to manually grind my rings still. I like that they added it for the you know, for all the other guys. So then the people who can't do Oz or don't want to do Oz, they don't have to. That's fine. But I want to still be able to do Oz because I need the rings. I don't want to wait weekly to get my rings. For a chance to get the rings. There's no 6 box fragments are useless? Yup. Very much so. What? I got Monster Collection. I've done like this boss 100 times. How do I have Monster Collection still? Wild. Why do people keep doing Oz? For MVPs. If you're in the top 30, you get a bunch of MVPs. And when I say a bunch, you get a lot of MVPs. Like, I could probably... Because most people can't be bothered doing Oz, right? I could reliably get like top 10 in Hyperion. Because I can clear floor 50. like legitimately I could clear floor 50. And that would put me easily within top 10, and every week, if I do that, I'll get like 20 MVPs or something. 20 atmospheric MVPs. It's crazy, you get so much from it. So it's pretty good if you're training, or like you have friends that are wanting to train. It's not that much effort to go climb it, but if you can't be bothered, then you wouldn't see it. Any updates on the Cannoneer series? That one, it will be coming soon. Coming soon. It's because there was a lot of things I needed to do and wanted to record. It'll be updated soon. Why didn't you pick up all the loot? Because all of it's going to expire. That's the truth of it. I just need the money. It looks like such a waste, but it's just I don't have a use for it. If I had more characters that I was pushing, then maybe I would pick up the cubes and stuff like that. But yeah, I just don't play in Kronos enough for me to like use all of that. It would just get expired in my inventory, which happens like every week. You didn't see the beginning of like me logging in before, but maybe, but yeah, it's a lot of wasted materials in my storage. Okay, should be the last boss. Oh, I'm tapped out. Okay, that's all of my 5 poisonous bosses done. I can do Marksman, and I can do Phantom for some easy money. How are things going? I'm doing well, thank you. Just doing some last minute bossing here, and I'm not really sure what to do after. Maybe I'll do some Xenon stuff on stream. I'm trying to save as much money as I can for my liberation in like ages. Oh, not Hyperion. Should we do Bishop or Phantom? Not Bishop. Marksman or Phantom? Let's go Phantom. Someone asked for Phantom earlier. Yeah, I'll live in 8 months. 8 months. I make like, on average, 10 bill a week. Probably more if I can be bothered, but it's about 10 bill a week. If I do everything, it'd probably be closer to like 20 to 30. But I'm quite lazy. How much is that for my liberation? If I get 10 bill per week, that's 40 bill per month. Times 8, I'll have 320 bill for liberation. Heard the nodes are rough. If you want to max out your nodes, it's quite disgusting. I have like 6, 7 trios. Oh. Something like that. I think the class is really cool, actually. Genuinely, I enjoy bossing on my Phantom a lot. It's just, the training aspects is what I really didn't like. Ah, where's the crystal? Oh, it's over here. see a gear breakdown. It's a 4-set superior. I think everything is 17 star. It's a random 3-line ring. Slime ring. Random cup. Dom pendant. Random 3-line here as well for some reason. Twilight mark. 21 here. 18, 21, 21. I think it's also... yeah, it's just random stuff. I have a random 3-line arcane weapon. 5-set. It's pretty like... kind of whatever. It's like nothing super amazing. I think the only good thing is just the weapon. The 3-line attack is kind of clean. Is cooldown reduction hat required? I think it is. Off the top of my head, I think phantoms do prefer it. What am I pressing? Oh, alright. I'm pretty sure they do want cooldown reduction. Just tickling the boss until it dies, I guess. I rolled a 30% stat Horntail ring. I'm unsure. Should attempt to replace it. Any suggestions? I think if you're early in the game, just keep it. 30% is a nice damage ring, even though it's like just 10, like goes up to 10 star. I think it's fine to just keep for the time being. And then just make other rings. I'm assuming because of 30% you were aiming for most likely drop gear, not necessarily damage gear. I think just keep that for now and keep going at your drop meso gear. Do you experience lag playing from Australia? A little bit, but I play with exit lag, so it helps out a lot. Eases up the lag. Alright, I go. Good night. Alright, see you, Joe. Nice to see you again after a while. What's exit lag? It's a VPN. Okay. Yeah. Phantom Burst is kind of nice, though. He'll be back next year? True. Nah, I'm glad that you're around, though. It's been a while. It's rolling for drop. Yeah. I think just keep it for now. It's still decent. It's not worth re-rolling a 30%, even if it is a Horntail ring. Unless you, like, have all the other stat rings that are better. Like, if a 17 star 21% ring is better than that Horntail 30%, then I would consider maybe rolling it off for like drop later. Just to like boss with, right? Just to like break the boxes. But you can keep it 30, it's fine. If it's worse than every other ring that you're using for damage, then just re-roll it, call it a day. Happens. Otherwise, yeah, just keep it for now. It happens. It's like when you're trying to roll for your damage gear and you see like double line meso or something like that and you're just like, nah, I'm gonna make new damage gear now. Helps with internet routes and get better stable connection? Yeah, pretty much. That's a really good way of explaining it. Better than what I could have said. Honestly, the best part about Phantom is that it's got a lot of mobility options. I like that it has a lot of mobility options. Is grinding on Phantom boring? I think it's a bit active. Off the top of my head. I think it... Do you not just train like a Cannon Master? But worse? I don't remember exactly, but I didn't enjoy training my Phantom. Maybe it was because of the rotations I was looking at weren't exactly the most interesting. Oh, what? How much combat power is this Phantom? I think it's like 25k or... Oh, sorry, 25 mil or something. Oh, sorry about that. Bumped my microphone. I'm gonna try to lean back into my chair a bit, so excuse the squeaky microphone. I think the arm of my microphone's dying a little bit, but it's alright. Ah. You good, Damien? What are you doing there? Yeah, 25 mil. No. Melee is one of your favorite skills. Don't care if it hits like a wet noodle. Yeah, it does sort of hit like a wet noodle at the moment, but it gets better. It gets better. I think the most satisfying part about Phantom is that this skill, Rift Break, and Phantom's Mark is so satisfying. It's such a chunky skill. Not sure if that makes sense to anybody. I'm gonna I'll turn off the music for a sec. And then these two skills are the reason to me to play this class. It's just these two skills. I would pay to skip this content. Oh. That's so quiet without the music, but it's fine. I don't know why. It's just these two skills in particular make me happy. And then the burst, of course, is just overall kind of nice. I don't know why. Just those two skills. Just specifically those two skills. Your stream was delayed to High Mountain. I see. I was like, damn, guy really doesn't like Phantom that much. Also, the cards are kind of nice too. Does hella damage. Literally for me, it's just Rift Break and Phantom's Mark. That's what I live for. It's just, oh, so satisfying. Similar to Trick Blade on Shadower? Yeah, exactly. I think Trick Blade is the reason why I also really like Shadower. Want Phantom to have Shadow Partner? Shadow Partner on Phantom? It sounds kind of crazy. I think the damage on this class is already kind of good. With the Shadow Partner, it might be a bit too good. Yeah. Nope. Sometimes I don't have Phantom Mark on the guy. He'll get me killed though. Happens. Training for Phantom looks active? It does. It does definitely feel and look active. That's why I didn't like training my Phantom that much. I'm surprised I got it to the level it is at the moment. 246 is still kind of a high level. And I did that off burning back in the day. I don't know how I did it, guys. I honestly have no idea how I did it. Excuse me, game. Why did you throw me back into the tail? I don't know how I got so many of my characters to high level. I don't remember training them that much. Must have been like a bunch of events and mag potions or something like that. Maybe dailies. Yeah, I do really like Phantom. I'm really sad that I couldn't play this Phantom as my Hyperburn. I just couldn't do the training. The training is really what got me. I couldn't do it. I just got 260 with full 17 star gear, 4-5 drop gear. Should I roll for hybrid or work on 21 star? I think, generically speaking, don't go for hybrid until you know for sure that the rest of your gear is in a good spot. I would never prioritize hybrids if I'm not farming 4 or 5 hours. maybe that's excessive. Maybe like 2 hours plus. If you're farming for 2 hours plus every day, then hybrids can pay themselves back. But if you are just like trying to get through the game and try to push for more content and slowly working on your gear, Star Force, 100%. I think, genuinely speaking, like 90% to 95% of players will never need hybrids ever. The only hybrid that you might want to consider going for is 2 lines of drop. That way you can get 10 lines of drop when you break a box, like for your bossing, right? So that way you can get like maximum drop rate. That's fine. But for like training, getting like double meso or like meso drop and that sort of stuff, very, very expensive. And for most players, you won't notice the difference. Unless you're training for like 2 to 3 hours a day constantly, you're not going to really get much value out of hybrids. So if I was in your position, if you were playing like less than like 2 hours a day and not really grinding, I'd say you go for stars. Stars are just better because you can push content. that's my take. And that goes for anybody in the chat who is wondering about like their drop gear. Once you get 5 lines of meso and 4 lines of drop, you're pretty much good to go. You don't really need much more than that for most players. Like my main, like my 281, I only started getting hybrids this year. And it's been 281 for a very long time. Very long time. I just never saw a point in it. I just never grinded enough for it to be worthwhile. You think I can join a hard lucid as BAM at 9 mil? You'll be able to join. I don't know if you'll be able to blue dot. And also, thank you for joining. I missed the message. I'm not very good at this. If you're consistently whapping, yeah. And I'm not talking about the half an hour ones. I'm talking about like the 2-hour ones. 2 hour plus. That's where you really get the value out of your hybrids. Because you get more drop rate, you're more likely to get more things. But again, if you're not doing that, it's a very expensive investment for something that you might not get value out of. Thank you for the answer. No worries. I'm glad that I could help. Okay. Scored marksman. That'll probably be my last bossing meal. And then I'll probably chill for the rest of the stream. And yeah, and if any of you guys have questions as well, feel free to ask. I know this game can be more complicated than we'd think. For a game that's mostly like, how old is this game? Like 20 years old, give or take. And it's a random 2D game that we all play. It's a lot more complicated than you'd expect, which is kind of surprising. So yeah, if you guys have any questions, feel free to ask. We've all been there at some point. Should I just have bursted out of this? Was this a mistake? I don't have my links on. No. Alright, I'll put my links on in the next phase. Oh god, somebody said help. Wait, I don't have resistance link. I actually have to be careful, hang on. Okay, quick, links. Alright, we did it. Do you have a top loader washing machine or a front loader? I think mine's a front loader. Oh! "15 years of content that doesn't get explained to us." That's true. I played from a long time ago as well. I didn't really like play this game super actively until when COVID hit. That's when I came back to the game. And I think before then I was playing a lot of Guild Wars, but I finished all the content that I enjoyed in Guild Wars at the time. And yeah, I've just kind of stuck with MapleStory. MapleStory is like my kind of grind, which is nice. What are the odds that Nexon brings back Happyville this Christmas? It could be. That'd be a nice surprise. It would be like a nice surprise. What direction does the water spin in your toilet? You know what? I don't know. I have no idea. I don't usually look at the direction of spinning. I want to say it's anti-clockwise. Any other people from Melbourne can answer that question. Which way does our water spin? I don't play Guild Wars 2. I haven't logged in for quite a while. Jesus, look at all these chairs here. It just keeps building, guys. Yeah, I haven't played for a while. I might consider playing, like, going back to the game on the new X-Pack. I've considered it. I don't know. I kind of want to make more content, but I don't know if people would be interested in seeing me play Guild Wars. Like, what would I even show? Guild Wars is very, like, story-oriented. Whereas Maple is like, I make my own story, you know? It's a bit different. Yeah. Am I into sports? Not particularly. I can't say that I am. I will say I do wish that I was a little fitter, so then I could like participate in sports and stuff like that, but knowing me, I'm just gonna hurt myself. Alright, let's go through all these. God, they gotta get rid of this, guys. They gotta get rid of this. What job do you have? I work as an IT consultant. Okay. Should be able to go through Damien, right? I have my burst up. Are you doing hard Loman with the marksman? I can, I just choose not to. I used to do, sorry, I used to do hard loader solos on this character, but I'm no longer part of a guild, so that makes things a little bit more difficult. What's his combat power? I think it's like 30 million or something. It's relatively strong. I considered trying to main this, second main this character for a while. But I ended up not really enjoying the training, so. That's how it usually is for me and my mules. Do I enjoy training it? If yes, then I make it a mule. If no, then hard lotus mule. Oh, it's more. It's 33 million. Last split shot. I think it wasn't lazy enough. Split shot's really nice. Don't get me wrong. But it didn't really it didn't like feel that easy. It didn't feel that lazy. It's a lot of like setting up the summons and then down jumping, taking a portal, down jumping, or at least at the time when I was training it. It's alright. It very much depends on the map, yeah. Whereas, like, when I was playing on my Blaze Wizard, there's only one map, and it was Mysterious Fog 3, and that was amazing. I stayed there for a very long time, and it was the best thing that ever happened to me. That's why I played the Blaze Wizard for so long. Strongest marksman? It's 33 million combat power right now. How many bossing mules you got? Guess the class didn't hit the mark for you? Oh my god. Thanks, I hate it. Let's see. I can show you my bossing mules. I have my Cannon Master, which is my main, on this server at least. Blaze Wizard, Kana, Marksman, Fire Poison, Phantom, Hero, Paladin, Kaiser, Lumi, Corsair, Buccaneer. These last four are my my weakest. They can probably do Enlomian. I mean, Kaiser and Lumi can definitely do Enlomian. I think my Corsair and my Buck are like maybe 4-door level. I haven't really pushed them. These two are like Enlomian. Hero, Pally are also Enlomian. Phantom, Fire Poison, Marksman, Kana, or Hard Lotus. So I do have like a fair amount of Hard Lotus characters. And then my Blaze Wizard is like liberated, so it can do pretty much everything. Legacy water gun? Yep. The water gun's great. Speaking of the water gun, I can't see it anymore. Let's put back the graphics before I forget. How do you like Kaiser? It's alright. It wasn't my favorite. I think I really liked one of the 5th job skills. It was the one where like your auto attack becomes like, it like shoots a projectile. I thought that was pretty satisfying. But other than that, it was okay. It was not my favorite. I ended up with 3 Superior Golics. I want a Star Force. Do you think it's better to send fodder to 21 and transfer? I think 21 transfer, for sure. You have to treat... This is like general advice for anybody listening. You have to treat Golics like Arcanes. If you were given the chance to safeguard your Arcanes, you would. I mean, like, to fodder your Arcanes, you would, right? You have to treat your superiors in a similar light. Like, you get one every month and a half, right? In terms of just buying it from the shop. That's about the same pace as Arcanes. If you had the choice to fodder your Arcanes, you would, 100%. So you take that same logic with your superiors. And this also goes to, like, when you're star forcing them just to 17, you would 100% safeguard them because they're so rare. Don't get greedy. Don't get greedy. But for this particular question, it's very interesting. Would I cycle the fodders? And the answer to that would be no. Mostly because your fodders don't do anything at 17 or 18. You know, you don't gain anything out of it. Yeah, like, you genuinely don't gain anything out of your fodder being at 17 or 18. Because if you're gonna wear the fodder, then maybe like you could use like 19 reinforced belt and 19 reinforced earring, but you're missing out on the set bonus for superior. I think you're better off just full sending one piece at a time. Is there any point that you would buy reinforced? I can only think of one time that you would buy reinforced, other than like reinforced rings. I think that reinforced ring is a bit of a bait, personally. I would rather not have a reinforced ring and have like a Kana ring and a Meister ring. Like, the difference is so like negligible. But realistically, I can think of one time that you could consider buying reinforced, and that is when you are trying to Star Force your superior pendant and you don't have any Dom pendants. Like, that will happen when you run out of Dom pendants, but you finish everything else. Appreciate the help. No worries. Hopefully that gave you a good insight into it. KT Meister. Technically, the Reinforced is better than KT and Meister, but the difference in the stat is like so minimal. It's like 1 attack and a couple of stat, right? But it costs so much in coins to try to push to 22. And in theory, when you get an ET, the Reinforced gets dropped anyway. And also, in theory, you need the coins to buy superior pendants to fodder into the source. So I would never sack my best in slot for like a random reinforced. So yeah. Especially too, nowadays a lot of people like have access to special rings earlier. So you're probably using like special ring, slime, superior, +1. And the +1 can easily just be KT. Just call it a day after hitting a 21 KT. Or 22. Yo, that guy was a jet. Did you guys see that? He's wearing a little jet hat. Okay. Okay, can we get any fun drops here? Can normal Lotus and normal Damien drop ring boxes? Does anyone know? What do I feel like they can? I know Akechi can drop one. I managed to see one for the first time the other day. That was kind of cool. I've never seen any other ones before. Ah, it says the green one. Okay, that makes sense. I just haven't seen it. Okay. I think that's all the bosses that I would like to do. 1.3 bill, nice and easy. Pretty good. 6 bill today. Let's claim the reward points. Hopefully we can claim some of it. Didn't get any reward points. That's fine. Probably because I claimed it on Hyperion already. Okay. I think that's it for all the weeklies. I think now I'm just gonna chill on my Xenon for a bit. I'm too lazy to do my other bossing mills and stuff. There's too many. I just do the ones that are quick and call it a day. Alright. Let's go do the fun dailies. Let's go swap to drop gear. Item drop. I still have my damage stuff on. Might as well put my damage links on and then swap back to training links after. Did you do Hard Lotus, Hard Damien? I did. I cleared them both. It's gonna be in the next part, so you guys got a bit of a spoiler. Nothing too special, I just joined like a party in here. That's all it is. It wasn't anything too exciting. It's pretty good though, like, you get a bunch of cores, which is nice. Okay. Drop gear. This... What am I missing? Ah, yes. One of these. Let's go do Golix first, shall we? Why don't I use the arcane weapon? That's a good question. Honestly, I don't have a good answer to that. I've just accepted that it's probably not going to be that much different from the Abso weapon, so I've just kept it in my claim. Oh no, I'm dead. I hope my Origin doesn't pop the box. Don't do it. Don't do it. Okay. You can use this. 282. 360 for it. Ooh, double reinforce. I'll take it. Always like to get a reinforced earring. I think that's like the best reinforce to get. I was wondering why this song sounded familiar. It's just Pink Bean. Oh, it's the last day. I need to do Guardian Angel Slime. Can I clear out Guardian Angel Slime in 10 minutes? Probably not. I'll just do my dailies first.
Still blind to the difference.
What other boss do I need to do? Ranmaru. Okay. See if there's a sea slime party. Honestly, I don't know if I can do 5% to sea slime. Like, genuinely, I don't know if I can do 5%. Okay. I have my Lynx and Legion on, which is fine. I'll just do normal slime. Let's not make it too complicated. Yeah, I'll trade it next week, but right now, I kind of don't want to bother too much with it. Definitely trade it next week, though. You can do it and have 13 mils combat power. Yeah, I'll probably... It might be easier for me to trade next week, it's all good. Oh! I did not have the skill that I thought I had. Oh, I didn't jump. How am I feeling about Xenon so far? I think the class is solid. I'm enjoying it. Actually, looking at the damage, I did 1 burst and I did 30% to end slime. Maybe you're right. Maybe I should just look for 5% now. Maybe? I mean, the damage is genuinely, like, pretty good. Is it worth me looking for it on, like, just before reset? I mean, This is like a 5 to 10 minute boss for me at best. Yeah, I think you're right. I thought that my damage would be a lot worse. 100% worth, yeah. Maybe I'll see if I can find like a blink for it. It's all good. You can trio hard slime? Okay, that's good. That's good to know. I might try it later tonight. Maybe not right now. Good to know, good to know. Gotta do this boring one first though, hey. Reset is pretty soon, but I can try find one anyway. I'll just do my dailies for now then. It's all good. I mean, I popped like pretty cheap buffs and guild skills, but it's like kind of whatever. Oh, I forgot to do MPE yesterday. No! It's a full party. They're not gonna take me, right? Will they take me? Oh, yes, they took me. Poggies. Resets tomorrow, yeah. But I think it's fine. Finish your 1 hour high mountain. Oh, damn, that's rough. How hard is MPE? It's easy. It's very straightforward. You just clear some mobs and you're good to go. It's not complicated if that's what you're worried about. The only thing is you need to tell your teammates where the monkey is when they spawn it. I'm pretty lucky in this party. This guy's 280, so he can probably like one-shot it. I think most 280s, if they're in damage gear, should be able to one-shot it. But this guy's probably in his training gear, yeah. So it might be 2 cycles. Half HP a HP healer? Yeah. I mean, by the time you get to say 280, you get so many fragments. Your 6 job just becomes so strong. That's what it is. Do people not don't want to come join us in MPE? There were 2 parties, and this is the one that like didn't fill up. That's so funny. Is that the sword from the box? I think I was talking about it before. What is it? Oh, it is, yeah. I remember asking like what people were buying, and this is like that was the one. Have you seen Extreme Lotus? It looks like a fun boss. Okay. Oh god. I'm so weak. worry guys, I'll get there. Getting there, guys. We're almost there. Almost there. Almost there. Almost there. We did it. Oh god, don't tell my teammates I'm useless. I'm just gonna look like I'm helping. I did about 0.1% to that. Alright, let's see how much XP I get. I'm on like 58%. Yeah, about 3% there. Almost at 61. Lots of XP from MPE. If it spawned on me, they might have not been able to reach it. I was hoping that whoever was strong, it spawned next to them. Okay, it's time for the fun part of doing our 3,000 mobs. Yeah, I'm looking forward to trying Extreme Lotus. Maybe not on Hyperion anytime soon, but my Cannon Master might be strong enough eventually. Maybe once it gets liberated and has like real 6 job, maybe. There's a new PSSB in 1 hour, check it out. It's pretty cool that they update the PSSB pretty frequently, but I'm surprised they haven't dropped VAC pets yet. I keep telling you guys that like they should be coming soon, but they're just not. They're just not coming. Did all this reset already? It did. Okay, cool. How do I get my Soul Earther thing to show up? There we go. I do need a lot though. I think I need like 50 Soul Earther. I mean, sorry, 50 fragments. So unless I farm for it, it's gonna take me like 3 days. What's PSSB? It's the premium surprise box. It's just the random perm RNG box. Wait, 6 job. What should get first? You probably have to check your class Discord for like a better answer. Usually, I think most classes will get like 1 of each of their skills, and then depending on what class it is, it might like funnel into 1 skill more than another. Mysterious bounty portal. Should probably take that portal. I'm on 2x's as well with the rune. I can't ever get it correctly on the way up. I just have to pray I hit it back on the way down. At least this map's nice and lazy. Very easy for me. Not looking forward to doing this every day though, the 3,000 mobs. At least I only need to do it once now. Not sure if I want to push levels, I'll be honest. I'm not sure what to use my 3x coupons on. Should I train my mechanic or should I train this one? I guess I'll just wait for the fams to come out and then I'll start training my Xenon again. And then start pushing content. Xenon for fragments, yeah. But I'm waiting, maybe I want to wait for the familiars to come out before I start like really sweating it out. If I even want to do that. So many things to do. Fams is next week anyway. It's more like, is there anything else I need to do? You can see a lot of people get burnt out from farming fams. Maybe. I can definitely see people doing that. I think it should be okay though. We'll be alright. Alright, what are the chances this person CCs? I think we were talking about that yesterday, about how people change channel when they join a map, but you can share a map nowadays. You don't have to run. People just shy? Or is it a habit? CC for peace and quiet. I guess that's fair. Where you like just want to kind of hang out by yourself. We'll not be able to find a map on first week. Maybe not in Kronos, in all honesty. Maybe not. In Hyperion, I think it'll still probably be doable. But yeah. It's gonna be kind of rough. Dailies are gonna be so doomed early on for like the new Hyperburn characters. It's just every map's gonna be full of people. Honestly, here's a question for you guys. That's a good one. Like, people might want to go for specific looking fams. In all the grandest mobs that we're gonna get, because it's all like Cernium and Burning Cernium, right? Which fams would you guys want to go for? Which fams would you guys go for? Because I don't have a preference at the moment. We're only talking about Burning Cernium and Cernium at the moment, because I think that the Odium mobs look the best, personally. So I would go for those regardless, but... Go for Seren. Seren fan would be insane. Fire bunnies? I kind of want... I would go for the seagulls. I think the seagulls would be really funny to have. But realistically, it's probably going to be these guys here, because this map's so free. Anyone lagging? I was lagging a lot yesterday. Not so much today, thankfully. Black Mage familiar win? That's true. You just got a pap one? Oh, nice. Seagulls show a sense of humor. I used to actually train those seagull maps because people really hated them and preferred fire spirits. But all those maps had Hyperburning, so I trained there a lot. I'm sure there is a way to farm in those maps. I will make it work. I'll farm in the seagull maps just to have boss fams that are seagulls. They're such funny birds in real life too. I don't know why. Birds are kind of funny. Find them funny because Finding Nemo. Honestly, like the depiction of seagulls in Finding Nemo in Australia is not too far from the truth. Not too far from the truth. Yeah, no, getting nodes is like kind of annoying when you need them. All you can do is just farm and just hope for the best, honestly. Name your seagulls mine and complete the meme? True. Mine 1, mine 2, mine 3. And all of them are boss fams. Yep. Okay, once we finish up these fams, not fams, these mob kills, I might call it for the stream though, because I do need to head out pretty soon. Have some other responsibilities, unfortunately. So thank you guys a lot for hanging out with me. Hopefully you guys got some questions answered. And yeah, hopefully you all also managed to get your bossing mules done. I feel like I should go do my bossing on my Lin, but I'm kinda lazy. Odium and Shangri-La have the nicest mobs. I think my favorite are definitely the Odium ones. I think the Odium ones look really nice. Very aesthetic, like robot dogs. Okay, that's done. Make sure we use these Salt Earther fragments. So it'll probably take me 2 more days to be able to get my mastery at this rate. But yeah, I think that might be it for today though. I'll see if I can get myself into a Chaos Slime party. Because it looks like I can probably do the damage. So that's kind of exciting. And then I'll probably upload a video on my Xenon tomorrow. And maybe my Cannon Master the day after. We'll see how it goes. Because there's a lot of things on my Cannon Master I kind of want to show. Yeah. I think though for now, that'll be it for today's stream. Thank you guys for joining me. If you guys enjoyed the stream, please consider giving it a like. It helps me out a lot. And yeah, if you want to stay in touch, want to join in my next streams, consider subscribing to the channel if you haven't already. Thank you again for keeping me company. It's always nice hanging out with you guys. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.